What's up, guys? Welcome back with another video today. We are back with some more farming simulator today. Obviously, you're seeing we're in a different location. Yes, I don't know why, but it happened again and again and again. This is maybe the third time it's happened. So I'm going to catch you guys up while I go and load these two cars up to go take them to the shop and get them into the shop. So while we start this up, this truck loaded. I also got the Denali back. We also transported it. So what happened is I was going to go and record another video for you guys because I seen someone's comment has said, hey, we've been waiting for another video. When are you putting another video out? So I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and record and get another video. When I loaded into the Elm Creek map, it completely kicked me out. So I was just like, you know what, let me just see what's wrong. Now I changed my mods up, seen if there was a difference in the mods, and yes, because the person that is running the Elm Creek mod did not update the map to have newer trucks come or new vehicles, so it automatically caused it to crash. Have that ramp down. We're gonna leave that right here. So I looked around, seen different maps that they had, and the map that I'm currently on is called, where is it at? I don't know, but it is a New Jersey map. I don't know exactly, but I'm going to give the link in the description for this mod. So whenever I was building this house, I was like, you know what? I don't want to be anywhere near the city. I don't want to be anywhere, you know. So I was like, you know, let me see an area. This is the most closest area to where I can build a real farmhouse in the middle of, like, I guess like a real cabin house. So I kept all my cars separate from the area, and that's what we're gonna do. So we got these two cars that need to go. We had the Denali right here. We had the Dodge Ram 3500 or the 2500. I can't remember. I think it's a 2500, 25 and 3500, because I know it's like about the same. And then if we open up the garage, we have a Dodge Viper, one of the OG Dodge Vipers. We also have a Porsche, a twin turbo charged. The TRX is with us still. And we have our Ford F450 painted in white. It was green before, but I changed the color and put it back to white. I might change it to black. I don't know yet. A lot of people are saying go to black. And then we have the Ford Mustang. This is going into the shop because it has a whole kit that's going on it to make it into a drag car, a real pro rally or pro car. So we got to go drop this off at the shop. And also that pickup truck, which is a Ford F4, oh, sorry, oof. That is a Ford F100. It's also getting a race kit on it, so it's gonna be a real race car. But we are getting rid of two cars today, and the two cars we're getting rid of is the Camaro and my Hennessy Mustang. I know you're like, dang, why are you getting rid of those? Well, one, I always said I was not going to get rid of that vehicle, but then it happened where I was at it, I'm going to get rid of it. So I have to go now and get rid of those two and make space for some other vehicles. I have one at my secondary house. It's a couple miles down the street. That one is going to end up coming to this house, and so will a BMW. We also brought the BMW down here. We did change the color of the BMW just to, you know, change it up. So a lot of vehicles did make it down here, and a lot of vehicles did not. But I also have a new vehicle that I have not been able to show you guys on the channel because it's been in secret, because I've been doing so much building my shop and putting everything down here. So we got a lot to do today. Let's go and load these up. That was the main key on where I've been. Now, I will tell you this. I did play American Truck Simulator, so that will probably be coming to the channel very soon. Hold that ramp up. Oh, I hope I didn't go too close. Alright, let's head up out of here. So, another person in the comments was like, why does the trailer rattle? Tell you the truth, I think it's just an added sound to it to make it more realistic. 100% it's more realistic. But this is a New Jersey map. I will leave the link in the description for it once I find out the location of it. But once I find the map, it'll be pretty easy. So we're going to go drop these vehicles off first. And we're going to head down to my secondary house. Actually, no. We're going to drop these off first. Load up the other two that are going. That are going to get sold. And then we're going to go back to the secondary home, pick up the new car, and actually cars, because there's actually two I actually have to pick up. It is a truck, and it is a special one. Kept it outside so you guys can at least see it whenever I pull in. Whenever I pull up to the secondary house, but we will be having a little bit more videos. I'm trying, like I said, I don't know why these mods do that. I think I'm just gonna have to start going through certain mods and getting rid of them, and you know, once I'm done with them, get rid of them. Don't keep them in the mod, because that's usually what they said was happening. Because I read a lot of the comments, and I read a lot of the comments on Steam Workshop, and they were like, hey, you know, usually what happens is whenever you have mods that you don't use, try to get rid of them. So I have to literally look at the mod. Whenever I get rid of it, get rid of it. Don't come back for it unless I like really want it. Alright, so pull around. Back up. But yeah, it kind of gives it that freight line, like that train noise. I don't know. I think it's just because of the trailer. Alright. Drop those ramps. I'll wait until it comes down and I'll turn this truck off. Actually, I might as well leave it because I'm going to bounce out of here. But if you guys do remember the shop, yes, if you remember this, we did drop this truck off. We also have the Ford F450. What is this? 430 or 450? I cannot remember. Hold on, let me zoom in because usually it tells me. Or F350. That's my buddy, so he pretty much brought it down here to where I'm at. We also picked up a Toyota Supra. This is a pretty much twin turbo Toyota Supra. Obviously, you can't really do that much to it, but that's the Toyota Supra. I don't know why the camera keeps doing that. It's been doing that for a minute, but I've been able to catch it. So I don't know why it keeps doing that. We also picked, so that's the Camaro you guys all know, the big dog one. Then we picked up this Mustang, and we picked up that one from the last video you seen, and then we have the Hennessy. So these two are going bye-bye because I don't need them anymore. That's pretty much where they're coming from. So those two cars on the trailer will be worked on maybe next video. I gotta get parts in for both of them since they're both getting different, especially the Mustang. The Mustang is getting a complete different motor in it. So we gotta load these up. We're gonna park both of them right here. We'll park them right here, just until I can get where I need them to be. We'll just leave them right there, and we'll go get the Mustang. And this one's pretty nice inside. Interior wise, it looks pretty good. But once you see what I'm about to do to this thing, oh, you're gonna be like, dang, man. But again, I think for me to make money off of the Camaro, I'm gonna have to sell it. It's just gonna have to come to that for me to make real money off of this car. All right, cold start. Oh, I love this sound. This car makes a nice sound. I hate to see it leave, but it's gotta go. So I sold it to another company. The guy was like, you know, don't worry about the hood. They're gonna put something else on. So I said, okay, that's fine. At least I don't have to worry about that. And Yeah, they don't have to worry about that. So I was like, good. I don't got to worry. I don't got to fight. This one, they're going to go ahead and sell to an independent customer. Just because it has all this carbon on it. So he's going to automatically go and sell it. I'm going to be getting in some more parts for engines, hopefully very soon. And that's the other problem why I don't like this car, because it's so low. Okay, I thought it was too low. Alright. Stop it. Okay. Why are you look like a coach? Why do you seem like you're going to? Okay. Alright. Let's strap that down. Strap you down. There. Alright. So we're gonna go on that. Let's go and hop back in the truck. Hopefully it doesn't clip it. I think that parachute might. Oh, thank God it didn't. Alright, let's get these two out of here. So we're gonna go drop them off at the location that the guy said to drop them off at, and then we'll go pick up the other truck and the secret car that it will be added to my garage. So I hope you guys do enjoy this video. I don't know, like I said, but I am going to start doing that. So like with this car and the Mustang, I'm just going to get rid of the mod, get it out of there, because it says that most of the mods end up being outdated and not updated, so they end up crashing whatever world or whatever map that you make. So I was like, okay. But yes, I have been playing a lot of more American Truck Simulator. I was just playing earlier just to see if I can get the feel back into it, and I'm actually getting a little better. So I started doing the third-person view like I'm doing now instead of the first-person view with the truck, and backing up is a little bit more easier with that. So I'm gonna end up doing it like that from now on. I know that's not what you guys want to see, but it's easier for me. So we're just gonna go ahead, load this up, drop it off in here. So this is the shop right here. Ooh, oh, thank you, garbage. Probably saw me or you halfway out. Oh yeah. So he owns this, so pretty much this is where I buy all my vehicles from. Any vehicle that I want, he'll pay for the shipping fee, have it shipped out, and I don't really have to worry about doing anything. I'm gonna unload these vehicles, get them in place. He'll probably just tell me to leave it outside so they can do their whole appraisal on it, because they have to be able to see it. All right, strap these, let's strap that Mustang off of here. Am I sad to see the Mustang leave? Yes, because this Mustang is so fast. And it's nice. It's really nice. But again, more content for more things. I am in a market of getting a trailer, so I don't know. I want a different trailer, maybe, because I was watching this one video on TikTok, cold start. Oh yeah, this thing. I'm gonna be sad when this thing leaves. And it's a nice car. It really, it's just too nice. All right, those two are good to go. So let me go inside real quick and make some payments, hopefully, or make some paperwork, sign some, and then after that, he'll have his team pull the cars into his place and do their appraisals. So give me 1 second. Go up to the door. Hopefully he answers. So give me 1 second. All right, so I actually got for those vehicles, since I sold them to him, that was $67,000 for both vehicles. So that's actually really good. And the reason was because there was a lot of components that were missing, especially on the Camaro. The hood was still missing because it was a carbon fiber hood, and the value of that Mustang went down because it was on air suspension. 100% I can understand that, because a lot of people don't go for the air suspension a lot, is just because it's not really valuable. I guess on just certain cars it is, but not on, you know, not on no drag car. I don't know why you need air suspension on a drag car. So we're headed now to the secondary house that I have, which is literally right down the road from the guy. And we're going to load up the truck and the special vehicle that I just purchased for $80,000. Which is a, I will give you the brand of it. It is a Chevy, another Chevy. Since we just sold this, we just sold a Camaro and then we just sold a Mustang. It is another Chevy and it is another muscle car. But that's all I'm gonna give you right now until you see it. And I can just go right there. So, actually, I think both of them are actually Chevy. Maybe, I don't know. I think the other one's a Ford. The truck is a Ford, I think. I can't remember. I have so many trucks already. The GMC Denali, I was happy to get that back too, because that's what I was trying to make a video on for you guys, is, you know, picking that vehicle up, but it never ended up happening. Oh, there it is. We have a Chevy Corvette. Let me make a U-turn because I'm gonna have to. Oh my God. Lady, gotta watch where you're going, lady. Alright, let me make a U-turn. You know, it's not my property. My property is like right here. All the green is my property. Alright. Park right here. And let's lower these ramps down. Alright, and I think it's because this car is so out there. So yeah, so we got the Chevy Camaro, or Chevy, oh, see, I'm already getting, it is a ZL1 6.2 liter V8, so it is loud, and it does have open cab, or open cam, so it's really loud. On idle, it's loud. I'm probably gonna put this in the back. No, it wasn't even bothering me. And then we gotta move the Beamer. The Beamer's pretty loud. It's not loud as the Corvette though, but it's up there. So this is my secondary house. So this is pretty much like if I don't want to go home, or if I just came back from a trip, I can just jump in here and don't have to worry about it. The truck that's in here is a Ford. It's a Ford built Street. So this thing is mighty fast. Has a completely oranged out framework with a black out whole cabin. Everything is blacked out. This thing is nice. It reminds you kind of like a Halloween truck. Has lights and everything on it. You can see the lights. Everything is on this truck. We're gonna load this up first because since it's so big, it needs to go first. 100%. But this thing is a street car. This is not a. You can go higher with this, but I was thinking about going higher, but not making 300. Like this thing makes, I think, 12 or 800 horsepower. So this thing is pretty quick, but it's not like the weight wise. It's not beating out that Dodge. Because the one I'm towing with, it is on a towed suspension, so it can tow a lot of weight. I haven't really pushed it to see how much it can tow. So let's bring the Beamer. Yeah, let's put the Beamer inside because I don't need it for a while. I mean, this is just like if I needed a vehicle, didn't want to go back home, and wanted to just hurry up and get up out of there. This Camaro, see, I keep saying Camaro, and I know it's Corvette. This Corvette is definitely fast. I think it's just like one of the ones like, dude, it's pretty quick. So I am gonna be doing, ooh, I think it's too low. Yeah, it might be too low. All right, so you know what you gotta do. We're gonna go in first person view, use a mod super stream, and lift it up just so I can get it right there and drive up. That's the only thing I needed, to drive up a little bit. Right about there. I go right. All right, strap this down. Can I go in the front? No, because that's already strapped. All right, So all the vehicles are strapped up, and you can see we're squatting a little bit, but not too much. Make sure I turn that mod off, because if I don't, it will grab everything that I touch, because I've already messed up a couple times. All right, let's get these cars loaded up. Make sure it doesn't hit it. All right. So we're out of here now, so we're gonna head down to the shop, drop this truck off, then we will, actually I might take these home. I don't know. I might take these home. So this is not gonna be a long video. This is more just dropping off vehicles and explaining, you know, why all these mods have just been crapping on themselves. So pretty much, like I said, I've already gotten rid of the Hennessy one. We're just gonna go ahead and take it out of the game. I've already gotten rid of the Camaro. We're gonna go ahead and take that out of the game. So any mod that I physically just sell, that's pretty much what I'm gonna start doing. So that's our goal. If I don't drive this vehicle, or don't drive, if I don't drive the vehicle, or if I sell it, that will do that. If I end up selling the vehicle, we'll just take it out of the game. I have to remind myself every time. If I sell a vehicle that I don't just want anymore, or I want more profit from, just go ahead and sell it. Might as well, because it's just going to be sitting there causing the game to think that, you know, it's broken when it's not, because the people didn't update the mod. So, and I also wanted to figure it out. Oh God, is it about to snow? Because it was saying that on the weather channel it's supposed to snow. I think it is. Yeah, it is. God dang it! I gotta hurry up. Yeah, because it's starting to. See, and I didn't even know that it's gonna snow today. Yep. Dang it, man. Yeah, I'll just take these home. No, I don't think I need to. Well, no, I need to. Freak! I forgot about it. I didn't close my shop door. Oh my God! I gotta head back. Yeah, I'm just gonna drop off. Yeah, I'm gonna drop off the. Well, no, because I could drop off. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna head back home, because it's right down the road right here. I'm gonna drop these two off. Once I unload, I'm just gonna go and drop the trailer, head to the shop, drop off, close the door, come back home and make it and beat it out before it starts snowing, because once it starts snowing, I'm not coming back out here. And I'll probably be able, maybe, I don't know. That's the one thing I've not tried with my house, backing up into the driveway. And I think it's because, like I said, how long the trailer is. And I don't know, I think it's also just, it's just nerve-wracking. I should have enough space. If not, I'm gonna hit that tree. In that tree. Yeah, because it's already starting to freeze over. I'm gonna get this. If I can't, then I might just leave my shop, or tell my buddy, like, hey, you know, the guy that works across the street from me, hey, could you run over there and close my shop door? Load this. Like that camera view, because I want to give you guys a different view every time, especially more realistic. Yep. That car off. This should be a straight drive off. And we'll back this up into the driveway. Park it right here. And we're gonna change this color very soon. It came stock with black. We are gonna change it. Definitely, 100%. Let's run over there. Get the Ford. I think it's just like a. I think this is like a Ford F450 or Ford F3, or it might be a 250. I don't know. I have to see. This is a 350, but it's a loud 350. Yeah, let me try to turn my lights off. Waste my battery. Yeah, we got a lot of trucks now. At least like 5 trucks in the driveway is crazy. 2 Fords, 1 GMC, 2 Dodge Rams. No, 3 Dodge Rams, sorry. Because we have the Dodge Ram TRX, the Dodge Ram 3500, and this is a Dodge Ram, what is this? $2,500. Literally. God, that's a lot of Dodge Rams to be parked in the driveway. Somebody's house too. It's crazy. So another thing I'm gonna have to start doing is dropping my truck off at another location, because the neighbor, which owns the property in front of me, which he owns all the grass, I don't know why, he's been complaining, saying that, you know, I shouldn't be leaving my trailer there because it's a nuisance, because again, he needs to get into the area, he can't. So I told him, I said, look, I'm just gonna leave it here for a couple more days. Again, I've never seen cars on this road, so I'm just gonna leave it here until I figure out where I'm gonna put it. Load that, patch it. All right, so we're gonna run down to the shop now. Run to the shop, go and make sure that my shop door is closed, because I cannot remember, and also put that Ford F100 away in the shop, because if I don't, it is definitely going to get rained on and snowed. And I'd rather not have to fight a car with snow. But we're gonna hurry up, get down there before it ends up snowing. But I hope you guys do enjoy this video. You know, we're definitely gonna be getting snowed in very soon, but I hope it's not too bad. This looks like it's gonna be pretty bad. Hopefully we do get snow, because I don't think I've ever done a video where it snowed. That's probably be the next thing I do. Do a video where it snows and I just worked on my cars in the snow, because I've never done that, like actual shop work on a car. Yep, you see, that was the only thing that was sitting outside, was my dang Ford F100. Start it up. Come on, come on, come on. Very cold. Gotta get this thing on the lift. Just in a lift slot, ain't gotta worry about it. All right, let's go. Yep, close that gate. All right, now we're good to go. All right, let's hop in the truck. Let's roll on. Yep, it's gonna snow a lot. All right, everything is good over at my shop. So hopefully, like I said, next video we'll probably end up working on either the Ford Mustang or the Chevy or the Ford F100. Maybe, I don't know. I have to see which one I'm willing to work on. But we'll see what happens in the next video. If it does snow, I am 100% going to my shop, because I've never driven in snow, nor do I do want to see what truck I'm going to take. It's probably going to end up being the Ford F450, because it's so big and it already has like the real off-road tires, and it's a dually, because I don't own another dually in my garage. There's not one car that's a dually in my garage right now, other than the Ford F450. And my neighbor's and my friend's Ford, which is sitting at the shop. So if that gets snowed in, then I need something that at least, you know, easy to pull out and not gonna get snowed in. What I'm going to do, pull, and since the Camaro, see, I keep getting that mixed up. Since the Dodge Ram is so old and the Corvette is so new, I'm gonna pull the TRX out, put the Corvette in. Dude, I have a lot of trucks. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start selling some trucks. I'm gonna have to start paint matching some of these too. I might paint match some. Maybe a Ford and another Ford. Maybe do the Ford on that one too, and do that one white. Because, yeah, I could do that. White on white. Yep. go. Bring this in. And we'll leave this outside. We don't really need this for kids. This one's not really a troublemaker one. Alright. So that's it, guys. I hope you guys do enjoy this video. But like I said, we have all the vehicles here. It's obviously about to snow, so I don't know how thick it's going to get. It might just be a little small, little blizzard, nothing serious. We'll know in the morning. But hopefully you guys will enjoy this video, and I will talk to you guys later. Take care.